Wise Solid speaking. Salam, shalom. All praises to the horizon. Gotta get my voice together. God smokes. Y'all started. Damn, I got the wrong hat on. I'm supposed to have my criminal seal on. So y'all know, like, not mean business. It's okay. Give you all a chance to get in here. Want to go into some deep things. I apologize. Subscribe to the channel. Thummy. No homosexuality included in that. Visit the website, wiseservant.org. A lot of the wisdom in this video is going to be, it's in this book, our magazine, The Cabala Magic. It explains the creation story part of the Kabbalah, as well as the characters, the 10 Sephirat, all of that. Lighten the way a little bit. It also explains how spirit summoning and casting roots and all of these things work. Whatever your perspective on it is, you can remove it from your brain. Like I said, this is explaining what these things are. Then it explains all of the deity, the hierarchy of hell, their rank, status, and what all of that means. A bunch of other stuff. YHWH, which is a part of Kabbalah teachings. Now, let's start here. If you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. Let's start here. Most of you guys fall into a religion of some sort. And there's not a religion on the planet that does not have an aspect of heaven and hell. Heaven and hell is the same place. Heaven's the entrance that lures you in to hell. It's like dream to nightmare. Now all of y'all that's in religion, y'all signed up for that. Y'all signed up to be the 99% that goes to hell. That's what the religion says. 99% will go to hell. Dying is like being lost in sleep. Or dream. A nice dream that leads to nightmare back to dream. Imagine falling in asleep. You can't find unconscious and you can't find awake. You're just lost in like dream, nightmare. But you can't find unconsciousness, which is like, dead sleep, where you get your peace at. And you can't find awake either, which is the other side where you get your peace at, or your chaos, how your life works. Dying's like that, meaning the mind carries over. There's many levels or realms of dream. There's many levels or realms of death. So you have afterlife, you have dream, these two things being the same. Micro to macro. Some of you guys are a little slow. You view things from your physical understanding. So y'all view hell, heaven, afterlife physically. Like, y'all view hell as if it's a place that y'all are going to somewhere that's physical. You get it? Meaning y'all think from the perspective of being physical. Y'all can't just grasp the mind of self. Like, your body is your world. There's no world for you outside of that. Get it, your vessel. If y'all had no bodies, y'all wouldn't be in physical life, or whatever y'all view it as. And so your body is the physical life that you know. No, I'm not. My body's not. However you view it. But your body is the physical life that you know. There's no other world outside of that. For you. And so hell, heaven, all these things being within, the same way dream is. Now I know some of you guys say, no, I seen a video where they said, man, dream is outside. When we fall asleep, our souls fly all around. Our souls swim all around in the cosmos. Okay. That's physical though. That's like a physical perspective of a thing. You get my point? Meaning y'all only perceive things physically. So y'all view dream and everything outside of self because y'all view everything from the physical perspective. Meaning the self ain't physical. If I ask you, who are you? You're going to say, I am whatever. Meaning you're going to say, I. If I ask you about your body, you're going to say, my. You don't identify your body as yourself or as I. You identify it like a piece of property. That's my juice. That's my basketball. That's my body. Y'all don't be like, I body. You get it? You say like, I in regards to you. But you can't be your body to your subconscious mind because you refer to it as a piece of property, even though you don't realize it. Meaning in your subconscious mind, a part of the mind space that holds everything. I'm fasting, but I should have ate. The part of the mind that holds everything. According to your subconscious mind, just look at it like the part of the mind you don't even pay no attention to. It just works on its own. According to that mind, y'all refer to y'all bodies as a piece of property, not as the self. And so you get my point? Y'all have to start to view everything from the subconscious. And that's within. You get my point? And so There's the self. This is what most of y'all don't grasp. So if you hate yourself, this is for you. All you got is yourself. And you get a little bit of time outside yourself in physical life, but so this is still yourself, meaning y'all attract self. Or y'all attract what brings about the circumstances that make you yourself. However you want to view it. But you get my point? All there is self and the expressions of self. Salam, shalom, quiet, riot. I look quite violent. Said heaven is the entrance to, or the gates to hell is some deep stuff. It's the truth. Morning leads to afternoon, then night. You stay in daytime long enough, then you find yourself in night. They go together. The day starts with the day. It's nice and warm and beautiful, but it leads to night. Heaven is the beginning of hell. You wouldn't go to hell unless you seen heaven first. Y'all wouldn't come into night unless y'all already got stuck in the day. We ain't speaking physical though. We speaking to those of y'all that can grasp what I'm saying. There's many levels that you have to overcome to get to the glory. I'm going to say that again. There's many levels y'all have to overcome to get to the glory. These levels are a matter of self. You got a bunch of gods. Hindu religion, bunch of gods. Islamic religion, you got the God. Christian religion, you got the God. The point I'm making is you got many gods. Y'all have to overcome all of them. These gods being devils, but y'all don't get it. So y'all have to go through the levels. You get my point? Meaning y'all worship many gods. Some of y'all were Christians, now you're a Muslim. Meaning you was raised up Christian, now you've converted to Islam. Some of y'all vice versa. You was raised up Islamic, now you're Christian. The point I'm making is, y'all seem to shuffle through all the gods. This is not an antagonizing thing. Listen, man seem to shift through all the gods. Some of y'all was Christians, now you study Buddhist and Hinduism. You get my point? I mean, y'all find yourselves going from one religion to the next. So that's like going from one God to the next. Now, reference what I just said. There's levels that y'all have to overcome. Maybe these levels is God, so you have to worship every God y'all can find. Till the mind get to a glorious place to realize, what am I doing? This stupid kid stuff. Then I suppose, you've overcome gods. Then y'all gonna have to overcome devils. This is a matter of the self. And y'all making all the excuses y'all can to do whatever y'all want. Because y'all have overcome gods. When I say overcome gods, I'm talking about y'all distorted way of living where y'all flip-flop from religion to religion throughout the span of y'all life. Searching for gods to worship. This is pathetic. I'm going to say it again. So all the religious hear me. Because we pulling up on them times. Meaning y'all better learn things the right way because we pulling up on them times. You alive right now? You can be dead tomorrow. Don't forget that. We in that time. Where if you think like this the time where you need to take anything for granted, you high. Half y'all gonna be dead tomorrow. Remember when I did the video last week and I said, man, you're gonna have terrorist attack every day, twice a day. Some of y'all remember when I said that. I just said it recently. I said the terrorist attack, supermarket shooting shit. Oh, that's about to level up. It's gonna be one every day, then twice in a day. If you remember what video I said that in, please put it up so they can go watch it. And you just had the Philadelphia shooting. There's too many for me to remember and count, but they coming twice in a day. And so, I'll say again, pulling up on a time where y'all better make sure y'all learn things the right way. And so I'm going to say it one last time for those of y'all that didn't hear me the first time. Man got levels he got to overcome. He find himself flip-flopping from religion to religion throughout his whole life. Seeking a God to worship. There's nothing more pathetic than that. He's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. Whatever. I'm going to say it again so y'all can hear y'all actions. Man scramble around this world after he already know the world evil. Religion is a worldly thing. You got a bunch of them, and man seem to seek out and be a part of everyone he can before he die. He think he got to have a God to worship according to the way he prostitute himself around from religion to religion. It's pathetic. I don't care if you're a Christian or Muslim, you pathetic. Why you seeking out a God, a title of dominion over your own self? You're supposed to be a growing soul. Seeking to be a baby. Say, I believe in God. God gonna save me from my sins because I'm a spoiled little brat. Life don't work like that. You're grown. Ain't nobody that fucking stupid. I don't care how dumb y'all play. And I don't care how ruthless this video hurts your feelings. Ain't nothing more pathetic than that. That part. Y'all not looking to be godly. Y'all looking to be low lives. To hide under God and exploit God so y'all can be whatever evils y'all are. You gotta look at religion for what it is. It's a safe haven for losers. It's a safe haven for evil people that don't have no balance and honor about themselves. See, everybody you see in religion, they reach their last leg. Exhausted their possibilities of being evil. You see, the man in jail gonna find religion. And the whore in the street that has embarrassed herself to the point she can't even walk around without getting called a whore, she gonna run to the church house. One of them, Islam, Christianity. And like I said, the nigga in jail that's down on his last leg, now he gonna find religion too. And all the rest of the motherfuckers that hit rock bottom, then they decide, oh, here's this thing named God in the church. Maybe I should be religious now and get my life together. But they don't get the life together. They just go to church and say they believe in God now. They ain't redeemed themselves from nothing they did. Like I said, it's a haven for the evil, the unbalanced. They didn't come to God when they was in their glory. They came to God like a low-life bum. If you in religion, I'm sorry if your feelings hurt. You need to hear this. You didn't come to God when you was in your glory. When you was in your glory, you was running around doing whatever the fuck you wanted. Sucking dick. I don't care how ruthless the words sound. You did the actions. Sucking them dicks. You a nigga. You was eating that pussy. Running around, tricking, eating groceries, nigga. That's butthole. That's what y'all was doing. Then when y'all hit rock bottom and shit look ugly, then y'all be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take my shahada. I think I'm gonna be a Christian. Then y'all go to the church house, pretend like y'all good, honorable people, even though y'all ain't never redeemed yourselves for nothing y'all did. That part. I got a family member that's deep into Christianity. They like a preacher. They used to be on drugs. Then they found religion when they was at they rock bottom, drugged out. And this person ain't redeemed theyself for whoever they afflicted while they was high on that shit. That never happened. That part. They just in the religion, pretending like they different, but it's the same. They was a follower of drugs. Now they a follower of lie and hope. It don't matter if I'm a drug addict. It don't matter if I'm anything, because I can go to the religion, which is a safe haven of other losers, and we can all pretend like we're good, exploiting the religion. Sound about correct, right? What have y'all done for God? A religious person think they so high and mighty. They the lowest thing on the planet. Ask them, what have you done for God besides come dusty in your lowest? Besides coming to God when y'all in y'all lowest point in place, what have y'all done for God? Besides use God for your own self. I'm just asking. That part. Y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all selfish. Or come to hide under God to exploit God. That's the true reality of it. It's like I said, it's devil worship. It's selfish self-worship. That's why God is invisible. Because it's your selfish ass. God the devil. You. Like I said, it's levels. But y'all have to parade yourselves around and worship every god before y'all mature in mind beyond that. To then devil yourselves out. Maybe y'all see the glory at some point. Ain't no God. Well, there's gods. Meaning there's dominant things. A bunch of them. And y'all worship every dominant thing y'all can find. That's all religion is. Y'all playing games. What God is right? I like to say, what God is more dominant? Whose dick can I suck? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'll say it again. Which God's dick can I suck? Dominance. You got a bunch of that. Meaning you got a bunch of gods. And the weak shall fall under the dominant. So this is how life works. But outside of that falsehood, meaning you got a bunch of gods. God's a real thing, dominant thing. Just the devil. And many different devils. The devil got a bunch of names. A bunch of titles. God being one of them. You know the title ain't right because God means dominance. The one and only. Got to be high as fuck. Life is a multitude. You're not never going to find a one nothing. Life come in abundance. Even you, when you was just substance, semen in your daddy balls, when he ejaculated you out, you came in an abundance. Bunch of sperm cells in that substance. Ain't no one thing nowhere. That's the first lie. And so you ain't got no God. You do, but that's falsehood. All you got is the glory. And so there's levels that y'all have to go through, overcome. And the many gods y'all lost under, this being one aspect of the many levels of things y'all have to overcome. Outside of y'all selfish nature, imbalanced nature, and many levels of that, to eventually reach the glory one day. And so now reference what I said in the beginning when I said dying is like being lost in sleep. And you can't find unconscious or awake. You just lost in dream, nightmare. You can't ever find unconscious, which is your rest and peace, or consciousness, which is awake. You know, your chaos and headache. You can't find either. You just lost in samsara, wandering soul type of thing. Be aware, it gets deep. Give me 1 second. Okay. Put the right crown on because y'all think it's a game, you know. Crown of Lucy on so y'all know I mean business. It's that divine chastising. Y'all just kick on back. My birthday coming up. Like nice, shiny. Let me show y'all something. What? I'm not showing y'all the tag like the name. That's not important. I'm showing y'all what I like. I hope you can see it. Egyptian cotton. It feels like an Indian woman's vagina. The hair so silky. So blooded. Where was that? Salam, shalom, all praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. They will see. That's how I get my memory back. Levels. Levels y'all have to overcome, whether we're speaking death and y'all being lost in the many levels of afterlife. And correlate that to dreams and nightmares. Same way y'all live out y'all day. Then the mind carries over. The mind being what you are, so you falling asleep. The mind carries over into dream or baby afterlife. You have a dream, maybe a nightmare. Eventually hitting the abyss. That's unconsciousness, where you dead. The dejed, the bottom of the spine. You're out. Life is like the macro version of that. You live your whole life to then die or fall in a big sleep, and then the mind carries over sometimes into dream or nightmare, but this dream or nightmare will be heaven or hell. So I will be lost in that. And this is why people that have near-death experiences be like, man, I was in hell, and then Jesus took me out and brought me to heaven. They have this flip-flop game going on, where they see both. They're brought to both. They don't even know what happened, like. And so I'll say it again, heaven is just the entrance to hell. It's the first floor. Then you get to the second floor. The next thing you know, you got basement. That's hell. How the fuck did I get down here? That's how it go. Heaven is the first floor. Then after that, you got the second floor. Then you got the basement, which is 2,359 feet or stories beneath 2. It goes 1, 2, 1,359. That floor. You find yourself there, that far down. I thought I was in heaven. I was talking to my grandmother. See, when y'all fall in a dream, y'all see people y'all know. Usually when y'all dream, y'all see people that y'all know. There ain't too many strangers in your dream unless it's a nightmare. And even a monster will look like somebody you know. And this is the children of Morpheus. In ancient Greek, Morpheus is the dream maker. The dream realm parts of self, he made all of that. And all the demons or entity that's in dream realm are the children of Morpheus. They take any shape and form that they choose. And they're lost in this hell called dream or nightmare. Morpheus is father there. This is why in the Matrix they say red pill, blue pill. Dream drug addict shit, you know. Red DMT, blue DMT. They in DMT world or dream world. Talking to the children of Morpheus. They take any shape they choose. This is why DMT addicts be like, the machine else was changing shapes. Sons of Morpheus. Now, afterlife or death is just a larger aspect of this realm that y'all experience called dream. And so like I said, y'all die, y'all go to heaven, y'all see y'all grandmama and shit and all the people that y'all know. Say, I like it here, I think I want to stay. Like I said, Morpheus children take any shape and form they choose. Try y'all get lured into hell. It's like I said in the previous video. And those of y'all that take DMT, so you can go into the DMT realms and talk to little midgets and whatever else you can find in DMT realm world. They're trying to lure you in to death. Do this, do that, follow me, look. All of that so you can just be there with them for good. And this is what most y'all don't realize. Y'all go in the DMT realm listening to demons and shit, thinking you had divine intervention. That's the dead playing games with you. Don't you know if you happen to die on DMT, you gonna be stuck there with them? It's like sleep, child. All they gotta do is get you to unconscious. Like that. You fall asleep, you in dream. You know unconsciousness coming after that. Y'all going in the DMT realm, y'all playing with little elves. Y'all playing in dreamland. But they trying to lure you deeper in. Deeper in is unconscious or death. So, don't die trying to get divine by getting high. You can't get divinity from drugs. That's stupid. I'm gonna say it again. You can't get divine from drugs. Ayahuasca heads. DMT heads. I smoke my bud. This is not like disrespecting you because you a drug addict. Disrespecting you because how you think using drugs is the path to wisdom? You got to be a whole asshole. I'll say that again because some of y'all sick in this world. How do you think using drugs is the path to knowledge and truth? I ain't saying it's the path to nowhere. Yeah, you gonna see weird, strange shit when you high. Man take PCP, stripped down butt naked. He's playing Russian roulette with the deities in PCP realm. Who could cut their dick off faster? Like, he listens to them. Like, cuts his dick off, jumps out the window butt naked. Some of y'all from my day. So you like, yeah, I remember dudes used to take Angel's dust and jump out the window and kill themselves for no reason. I'll say again, it told you in the Bible. The devil took Jesus up to a high mountain and said, jump. God won't save you. Jesus wasn't high. But see, niggas on that PCP water, they are. If you think a nigga on PCP water don't talk to the devil, you stupid. You can just ask them. Okay. When you high on PCP, who you be talking to? I bet you they tell you their own self. I think the devil, I don't know. Anybody that get high enough and they see shit and hear shit, I guarantee you they'll tell you they self. I think this might be the devil, but I don't know. Y'all get high to get wise. Y'all playing with the devil. It's a deep thing. Last time I saw something on YouTube about Jesus was a mushroom or some weird shit. It's like I said, Jesus is a seal. All these deity that y'all have, they seals, drug concoctions. Now you do have YHWH. This is a real thing that lies within self, the source of self. I'll explain that in a second. But all the demons y'all have, like Jesus, and all the rest of the 72 spirits and more, these are drug recipes. You take the drug, the mixture of it takes you to the entity. Just like when people take DMT and it takes them where it takes them. The entity are real though, because it doesn't matter who you are. If you take it, you're gonna see that entity. Now some of y'all heavily brainwashed. I'm gonna say it again. Jesus is a demon. God name ain't Jesus. Got to be a fucking fool to think it is. When you're dealing with trickery, you're dealing with the devil. Either God's name is Jesus or Jesus. I know right there, trickery. We say Jesus. It's really pronounced Jesus. What are we doing? God's not Dominican. There weren't any Dominicans back in Jesus' day. What are we doing here? How do we go from YHWH to Jesus Cristo? Jesus Cristo. Don't tell me Jesus ain't Dominican, because every image y'all got of him is a Spanish person. Your God's Spanish, man. You worship Christopher Columbus and the colonizers that came here. They were Spanish. Tell me I'm lying. Again, tell me I'm lying. It's just coincidence your God got Christ. You know? Like Christopher Columbus. Just coincidence, right? God got a last name. God got a first name. Let me say it again. God got a first name. God got a last name. Coincidentally, it's Christ. Okay. Right. Just like good old Christopher. And the shit named Jesus. I won't bother y'all too much. All coincidence. Nigga had a ship named Jesus. His name is Chris. Oh. Nigga, if you look up any image of Jesus, that's exactly what Christopher Columbus looked like. They didn't have cameras back in Christopher Columbus' day, so that's all y'all got. Now I'm going to say it again. Any drawing you got of Jesus look just like Christopher Columbus. I seen one with Jesus hat on a tam. Black Panther. Black Panther hat in red, a beret. I said Jesus played chess. God played chess. The chess club hat shit. A flat Morse hat. I said, what in the bucket head? What in the bucket head flattened out Morse head thing? He's not. Let me leave the Moors alone. These niggas is tough. I told y'all the Moors hit me up. Come on, get off me, baby. I did that. Come on, now, get daddy. And I'm like, that would never happen. But, where was I? Jesus had on a beret, a tam, in red. This is a Moors bucket hat, smashed. I said, this don't make no damn sense. God got a first name, a last name. And I seen him with a chest hat on. You rewind it back before that, you say, okay, God gave up his only begotten son. Okay, first they blasphemy against God, say God a deadbeat. He gave up his kid. Okay, this is disrespectful. I ain't made up nothing. This what the religions say. God so loved the world, he gave up his only begotten son. I say, okay, God is a loser. I don't get that. Like, I love my kid, so I'm gonna give him up for y'all. I love y'all more than my kid. I said, okay, the religion say God is a deadbeat. Now the Son of God, they gave him a first name, a last name, a jerry curl like a Dominican. I don't even know how you got that far. Once they say God was a deadbeat, I said this religion can't be right. How can God be a deadbeat? Why would God do that? That's the devil. So I said, y'all worship the devil. Only the devil will abandon his own son for the world. You gotta listen. You gotta shift through the scriptures. This is all there for y'all to grasp. It's devil worship. The book ain't ever tell y'all it wasn't devil worship. Ain't the book telling you how to avoid the devil? The book is telling you about your own self. Y'all read it and think y'all down because y'all think the book is the religion. The book is the book. And the religion could use whatever it wants. But the book speaking about the religion and the religious in it. And that's why I say 99% of y'all going to hellfire. Because the book don't got nothing to do with y'all. That's just something else y'all exploit. You gather up every religious person on the planet, I guarantee you less than 1% of them have read through the whole text of their religion. Guarantee it. It's probably worse than that. Meaning when you're dealing with the religious, all you're dealing with is exploiters of God. Now, I ain't saying God, which is the devil, is a good thing, but they wouldn't care because they followers. They looking for a safe haven to be a loser and use God. Stop me when I'm wrong, please, because I have to learn my lesson. The official conscious trapper said that whole book talking about Satan. Yeah, that's what it's about. I keep trying to tell Christians that they don't want to listen. So you show me in this book where it's talking about God. They can't. They could just find the word. Look, just say God right there. Okay, well, why was God talking to the devil? They don't. God is good, all powerful. The devil is the low life. Why does God have conversations with the devil? That part. God and the devil in the book is just one thing in the duality of it. That's all. A lost thing, dominant thing, in its good nature and bad nature. It's one thing being the devil. The devil's how you get physical life in world for man to be lost in. The book tells y'all he's the ruler of the world. It's his kingdom. He can do what he wants. That part. Somehow y'all miss all of that. You say avoid signs and symbols. So then y'all get one. That's how y'all know y'all worship the devil. You know how stupid you gotta be? If your religion say don't wear signs and symbols, then you wear one. Do you know how stupid you have to be? That part. They don't know nothing about their religion. Exploiters of it. It's disgusting. Pathetic. I'll say it again. The religions say don't worship signs and symbols. Man, that's the first thing they do. Get a cross with Jesus on it. A ankh. Any kind of symbol they can find. Y'all desperate to be lost. Like, that part. Now, you have YHWH. This predates all y'all lies. You know, Jesus and Jesus, Allah, this lie, that lie. You have YHWH. This is the glory. The source of every soul you see living. Now, before you get the YHWH, so you have the duat, the abyss. For those of y'all that's slow, the unconscious mind, nothing else. And the unconscious soul in that realm. If you need a reference, when you fall into unconscious sleep, you in the same unconscious that the next sleep person. And you a breathing, living soul in there till you wake up. Same as them. They in the same darkness you in. And it's the beginnings, whether you sleep or you talking just life coming into existence. You got the darkness, the shade, the unconscious primordial waters, our abyss. That's why the Bible says, in the beginning, the Spirit of God, not God, but the Spirit, the substance, was hovering over the face of the waters. It's talking about the duat. Don't matter what teachings you're dealing with, it always starts at the duat, the watery abyss, the beginnings. You know, this is the same place y'all wake up from every morning. The watery abyss, or unconsciousness. And it's before physical. This is why y'all can't use y'all physical bodies in dream, which is a part of sleep. Meaning when you go into sleep realms, so dream and nightmares there in unconsciousness, but it's all there, not in physical. Show me dream and nightmare in physical. You can't. You have to go to sleep to go to those realms. So in the beginning, all you had was the unconscious, the primordial waters, and all the souls in it. These souls evolved from atoms to molecules to cells. Then they were stuck. The cells is the end of the road. Think sperm cells, primordial germ cells. This is what becomes eggs in a woman. Y'all know what sperm cells are. Those dead things in a man's balls, you know, his lower parts, the bottomless deep. So you have primordial germ cells evolving to become egg cells. They're in hell, bloody hell. as a woman's lower parts. And it's the dead. What's in the abyss. So it's the same with a man. You have the sperm cells in the bottomless deep. This is his balls. They're dead. Then the substance manifests forth. Y'all know that substance is white, holy, ghostly semen, the Lord of hosts. And within that substance, you got all the sperm cells, white blood cells. It's a whole host. It's a war in heaven. White blood cells verse. Let me not get too deep into the science. Y'all like it more cartoon-like. It was a war in heaven. The dragon in his host, that's little baby sperm cells. That dragon in his host versed Michael in the archangel in his host. And then Michael threw them out of heaven because there wasn't a place for them. He threw them to the earth. That's like sperm cells getting spit out of below to an egg cell. This is the earth. This is what, evolves into a body. And this is your only worlds in existence. There's nothing else. Sperm cells and egg cells. The fallen. Your life start with the fallen. How they got there is not important. Who cares? Before you existed, sperm cells and egg cells did. I don't know no person that's physical and living that wasn't like ejaculated out their daddy's balls into their mother's womb and then that part. Before your daddy was a person, he came out his daddy's dick as substance. And his daddy came out his daddy's dick as substance. I'm saying this so y'all could grasp, before physical life you got the white substance and the red substance. All you have the Lord of hosts raising up all the fallen. And then you got all of those in bloody hell. They'll be raised too. You have to remember, when conception happens, nothing comes out. A woman gets pregnant, conception. She doesn't bleed out and have a period like she normally do. But all that nasty gook, sperm cells, primordial germ cells, all that nasty stuff in her stomach comes out as a whole bag of flesh. Multi-cell organism. A bunch of sperm cells went a bunch of cells went in your mother's womb, then out came a bag of flesh with a bunch of cells in it. This is you as a baby. So I'm just trying to get y'all to grasp, before you get physical, you got the substance, the fallen. Whether you speak in science, sperm cells and egg cells, or you speaking like how y'all hear in your religion, the Lord of hosts and all of that. And so, this is why y'all say Jesus gonna raise y'all from the dead. Because that white divine substance, the Holy Ghost, that's what it looks like. It raises up all the sperm cells from below, as well as, the egg cell and all the primordial germ cells within a woman's lower parts. And all that dead life is raised out as one whole being. And so y'all religion is devil worship, meaning y'all speak like the fallen. So Jesus gonna raise us from the dead. Meaning y'all speak as if y'all one of the dead, but y'all not. Y'all would technically be Jesus. Meaning, YHWH is pronounced you, not Yahweh, this dumb thing or that. Never told you to add any vowels or nothing. YH pronounced yeah. Sound out YH, then W and H. Yeah, woo, yeah, woo, you. They didn't use vowels in the past. So YHWH just spells you, but it's speaking of that substance we call semen, which is you, but it's pre-you before you got a body, meaning whether you're a man or a woman, you was ejaculated out of your daddy's balls as substance, white, holy, ghostly substance. And you raised up all that dead life in his balls, meaning you're the white substance. And all the sperm cells within the substance is the fallen that was below in your daddy's balls. You're what raised them up to new life. You what have life. They have life because of you. They end up back below again, whether you're a man or a woman. You get it? A puberty thing. And they end up back where they always go. But do you get my point? Y'all worship from the perspective of the fallen and not from the perspective as if y'all are the YHWH and supposed to be conducting yourselves a certain way. Meaning y'all looking for gods to worship like the fallen, the dead, and y'all the living for now. Meaning y'all the YHWH are. That's why Jesus always say, I am you, and there's always reference to you and Jesus being the same. But this is speaking YHWH, not the blasphemy in that Bible. The altering of deep wisdom. And so YHWH pronounced you. It's pronounced you for a reason, because it's speaking about you. And how you're a divine thing that raised up the dead, on your way to being one of the dead on a higher level of life if you lose your divinity. Meaning the solar system that we live in is a physical body. And some of y'all will find yourselves below. This is why I said in a previous video, the seed of a man is sperm. The seed of a star is man. The soul of a man is the seeds of a star, meaning we live in a body, just like the cells within you live in a body. Sperm cells are men and women. You say, how can sperm cells be men and women? Well, how are y'all born out as one or the other? Dog sperm is dogs on a micro level. That's why they come out as dogs. Fish sperm is fish on a cell level. That's why they come out looking like fish. Clear? And this is the fallen. In every aspect of life that you need to know about the fallen, there's many kinds. This is why when y'all read like ancient Egyptian texts, ancient Sumerian texts, fish god, lion god, the pharaohs, fish pharaohs, lion pharaohs, sperm children. Lion sperm becomes a lion's. Man sperm man's. Sperms is these things on a micro level, the fallen. Predate man. This is why in Hinduism you have in Islam you have the jinn. The hin, the bin, the jinn. The many levels before you get to, Sel or the dead. And so this is why Hindus worship all those gods. The hin. In Islam you have the hin, the bin, the jinn. In the Far East you have Hinduism, Jainism, You know, Jinn, Jane, the Jinn and the Jan. I'm not making none of this up. Look it up. In Islam, you have the Jinn, the Jan, the Jane, the Hind, the Bin, the Jinn, the Jan, the Jane. Meaning it's not just the Jinn. It's a bunch of different kinds. Like I said, this your micro levels of life before you get to the organism. But, you know, it's the dead. People in the Far East, you know, Hindus, Buddhists, they worship all those dead, like the Hind Khan. Jainism worship the Jan. See how simple that is? Y'all worship the devil. I could show every person in any religion that they worship the devil. There's nothing they can do about it but just get mad. Like getting mad at me because you worship the devil hurts me. All you do is hurt yourself because I just told you you worship the devil when I showed you. Then you get mad at me. That's two fucking sins. You worship the devil and you mad at me because I told you the truth you can't debate about. You're a Hindu, right? Well, there's a deity called the Hind. So explain that. Simple. Like that. And so the most important thing is y'all have to learn YHWH and the divine teachings the right way. It has to do with the self. Or y'all can just keep it how y'all have it with Jesus and all the falsehoods, and then find yourself stuck in the afterlife, unable to find unconsciousness or awake. And this is hell. And the entrance of it is heaven. That's how you get to hell. Through heaven. And heaven is the beautiful entrance that leads to ugly, dirty, filthy hell. And there's no avoiding it. Once you get to heaven, it's like heaven's like a black hole. It's irresistible. It'll suck y'all clean in. Not by force, by y'all desperation. Ooh, I want to go. Y'all get there. And then it turns into hell. Just like that. Simple, right? The entrance of hell has to look nice. Otherwise, who'd go? That part. And so all of y'all in religion, I'm just, hopefully y'all grasp where y'all headed. To lost in mind world. Y'all scared of the physical, don't be. It's more scarier with your mind, like, you get it? That's not, you don't die in dreams, like, you fall off buildings and you just do whatever you're doing. You don't want to get lost in your mind. Meaning you don't want to fall into sleep and then have a dream or a nightmare. That's a waste of good rest for one. And it's like being lost in mind. Now you don't want to die and have the same problem. Lost, can't find unconsciousness, can't find awake. You just lost in the afterlife. This is like dream and nightmare. You can't never find your way out. You're just desperate to go to sleep. You're just desperate to wake up. Need a reference? I think the Bible or the Quran says they have no rest in hell. None. No unconsciousness for you, child. That's a gift. Just like physical life is a gift. The two opposite ends of the coin is the gift. Don't get lost in the middle. So this is what's going to happen to y'all. No rest. That means no waking up, no falling into unconscious sleep. Just enjoy nightmare and dream. Try to find your way out. Try to find awake. So this is what death is. Souls trying to find awake. tired souls been looking for so long, they just want to find unconscious. But they can't. Oh, I know this is scary. It's worse when you have to go through it. And this is the result of not getting the mind together. Getting the truth together in the mind. So, y'all have to live out the levels of y'all lives. And y'all have to overcome all y'all gods and devils. All y'all patheticness. When the glory asks you who you worship, you a dumb lost soul. So you say, I worship whatever gods you do. And then the glory send you away from it. Because you ain't glorious, you pathetic. You look for a master. Who's your master? Jesus. Allah. Then you get sent away from the glory because you're a loser. That's how it works. That's why Jesus say, or YHWH say, I don't know you. Nobody knows the losers and followers. What use is a follower? Is God a follower? How you gonna blend with God if God ain't a follower and your ass is? It's about blending, child. You got to blend with God. Or the devil, whichever one you choose. Y'all blend with the devil, meaning y'all look for things to worship, like desperate prostitute spirits. Who told y'all was supposed to worship something? I know you have many religions of worship, but who told y'all? Like, we speak in authority. What authority told y'all it's your job to come into life and seek out some shit to worship like your master? What told you that? And so I'll say again, y'all have levels of slave brain that y'all have to overcome. And these levels of y'all slave brain is a result of many gods. And those of y'all that's in Christianity gonna abandon that to be a Muslim. It happens every day. And vice versa. Christians being converted to Islam, those in Islam being converted to being Christians, Christians leaving to become Pan-African followers, and so on and so forth. Hebrew Israelites, this thing, that thing, desperately whoring the self around, looking for gods to worship. You go from one god like a whore. If that god lets you down, why do you seek out another? That part. Because you're a low-life spirit. You have a lot to overcome. Don't get mad when I say low-life spirit. You put yourself there. Otherwise, you tell me what told you to seek out something to be a master over you and you to be some low-life, less thing looking for stuff to save you. Like a baby soul. Y'all little baby souls? If not, then why are you looking for something to save you? You don't know how to act, y'all? That part. Y'all know good and goddamn well how to act, yet y'all don't want to act right. So then y'all look for safe havens that say, gods will wash away your sins in their blood. Good. Worship that death. That's what you worship if you're a Christian. The dying of this character, Jesus. Whether he's saving you from the dead or him just being strung up on a cross as a physical man. But you worship the death of God. And so know that you are a devil. And you gotta pay for that shit. I'll say it again. Y'all confess Jesus gonna die in his blood and all this crazy death talk about God. This is just disgusting. Disgusting blasphemy. Ain't enough for man to sacrifice animals to God. Now he say God gonna sacrifice his own self for man. Reverse shit. I'll say it again. Man sacrifice things to God. Then he find himself in a religion where the God gonna sacrifice himself to man. So y'all believe y'all God. See, these is the things y'all don't want to deal with. How evil y'all are. And easily tricked into evilness. Otherwise, you explain to me, why does God die in your religion for you? Why is God the sacrifice for you? In the past, there was sacrilegion, which is the foundations of your religion. But how did it get to that point where now God's is being sacrificed for men? Why? Thank you, K-Flame. Just disgusting. And so if you understand the history of man, then you can see how disgusting and slimy he is. There was a time where he sacrificed living things to God. This is disgusting murder, but shit. He ain't killing God in his mind. He evolved to a point now where he say God dies for him. It's his religion and faith. This is why it's a belief in the faith, because that's stupid. Motherfuckers hope God come die for them. You hear that blasphemy? This is why they gotta have faith in the hope that Jesus come and raise them from the dead. Meaning if they dead, then Jesus come into the dead. Meaning Jesus dead. He died for them. That's the point of the religion. He gonna die for their sins. God gonna die for man. Because man's important. Y'all worship the goddamn devil. And that's why God died in y'all religion. And y'all don't care about that part long as y'all get life for it. It's the same reason why animals is killed. Hold on. I'm about to go deep on y'all. It's the same reason why y'all kill animals and eat them to sustain y'all own self. Otherwise, y'all go hungry and die. And a man will kill an animal and eat it, pluck a vegetable out the ground and kill that and eat it. So he don't die of starvation. He don't care if that thing die. He don't care if he trade his own livelihood for the next thing. Because he's a selfish beast. He do that with God too. He say, God gonna sacrifice himself for me. Now he don't got the power to kill God. So he only have stupid hopes and faiths of this foolishness. That part. Meaning if y'all could kill God and make him die for y'all, y'all would. But y'all don't have that power. So y'all only hope and have faith that he do. Faith and hope that he do die for y'all and get sacrificed. Tell me where I'm wrong, bro. And whoever made the religion, that was their mind. And you're a follower. Otherwise, explain to me why God don't live in the religion. And the people in the religion just don't sin, so God could live and don't have to die for nobody. Oh, it don't go like that, right? I don't teach God die. But I'm Yhwh. Y'all good. Oh. Okay. Okay, makes sense. I got it. I'm going ahead and light up this blunt. If y'all have any questions, ask now. Chief Elder's about to depart. So I'll say that one last time. We pulling up to those times, or a time. There's always times, seasons. Y'all better learn God right. God being the glory. And God just being the title for the devil. One of many that the devil have. But when you're speaking about what y'all think God is, which is an opposite of evil, an opposite of all those false titles and stupid names, because the glory don't have no name and no title of dominion. That's stupid. Only stupid is looking to be ruled over and looking to rule. Only stupids. Only y'all will look to have a master or a god over y'all And only a God will look to have slaves in whatever God called. And this is evilness. This ain't got shit to do with growth. It got to do with stagnance and evilness. It's about things becoming whole, merging. You can't merge if one thing's better than the other. That part. Who was given authority in life to make up the rules? That part. Nobody. And so if you're a Muslim or a Christian, especially if you're black, you better start migrating this way towards Big Osir. Get this truth. And learn what religion is exploiting. Religion being Yah. Like I said, we coming up on them times. And so y'all need to learn YHWH, which is pronounced you. And y'all need to learn it accurately. I haven't taught y'all it yet, but you can always get the Kabbalah magazine to get a perspective. Or just wait till I explain in depth what y'all need to do. But that's all you have is the glory. But man has as many levels. But y'all levels is gods, lies. Y'all have so many levels of veils between y'all and the glory that most won't make it. A lot of people die still lost in religion. Religion being a group of people that exploit God, wish death upon you. Not the devil, God. If you a Muslim, Christian, whatever, God died for you. Muslims believe Isa, which is Jesus, is the Savior. It's the same religion, just from the feminine aspect. All worlds is bodies, masculine and feminine ones. They're inner workings. The point I'm making is this. When Christians believe God gonna die for their sins, not fresh devil blood. When do the devil die in Christianity? When do y'all God die, which is the devil? Christians will protect the devil with their life. They so evil, it ain't even funny to me. Like, watch how mad they get when you speak truth like this to them. Tell them, why don't the devil die in your belief system? Why God die? They got no answer. They get mad though. They don't give a fuck about God. You got to be crazy if you think they do. God died in their religion. They ain't even question that part. Again, God died in their religion. They ain't even question that part. To say, hold the fuck up. What is this? And when do the devil get killed like in this fashion? The devil get thrown out of heaven to earth. This nigga gets saved every time. Like, they just refuse to deal with like the devil, which is their daddy. That's why the books say the devil's your father is a goddamn liar. A father lies. And so can you see how y'all liars? I mean, can y'all see how a religion person is a goddamn liar? Layered of it. And so you got many religious. It ain't a world. And so the small few of y'all that grasp what I'm saying, find balance. No. Live the right way. Those of y'all that gave back, somebody gave back. Oh, Cash App. Shalom. The rest of y'all find balance at some point in your life. It's a deep thing. Overcome the layers in self. The whore in the soul around looking for things to worship. Evolve past those things. Make your way closer to the glory. Of course it goes deeper, but tablespoons at a time, child. Shalom, shalom.